your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds and put all your shopping bags aside for 3 to 4 hours. Clean them and put them away.
It's the one, yeah. Sierra Juice, yeah. It's the one. Super fresh, natural, nutritious, delicious, yeah.
Sierra Juice, the taste of Salone.
Hotel, the jewel of tourism.
You ready for the Zoom meeting today with the investor then?
Yes, boss. I'm ready for the meeting today. And I don't download all the reports they sent to me on the internet.
Make sure so you get super connection, because I don't want one problem during the meeting.
Everything is okay. Everything is fine.
Counting on you, even though we're not in the same office. I will be with you every be scared of me.
Our AXA cereal bars come in different flavors from healthy fruits around the world. Get a taste and snack with a smile on your face. Yummy! Our flavors include fruit and hazelnut, yogurt and wild berries, yogurt and strawberries, yogurt and tropical fruits, wild berries. Get an AXA bite and capture everyone's attention. For wholesale or retail, contact AA Global Enterprise, 124 Kisi Road, Freetown, or call them on 079 538 878 or 099 772 553. AXA cereal bars. Taste crunchy, taste yummy.
Factual, the nation's #1 internet service provider. We want you to experience the magic of accessing the World Wide Web with our super fast, reliable and affordable broadband services. Our effort is simple. The customer is at the center of everything that we do. With today's digital world, we can offer you high-powered fiber optic connectivity to your home, businesses, government institutions and any.
You are watching AYV Television.
Good evening. This is Primetime News on AYV Television and Radio. I'm Naomi Kamara. Let's start with tonight's headlines.
President Bio commissions 100 schools across 4 districts in the country.
So, this opportunity we don't provide, parents, them, teachers, them, with a grumble every day say we're not going before Salon de Bien, Team de Tranga. You go in not go better for we pass, we take education serious.
Seek Picking Project jets out 9-year-old Janet Koroma suffering from meningioma.
In Janet's case, we are speculating meningioma based on the diagnosis. But the doctors in India have also indicated that it could happen that it may not be meningioma. So the first stage of Janet's treatment will be a comprehensive review of what Janet has been through.
And the record rainfall affects residents in Freetown.
Some, damages were actually reported to us from, different houses across the city. However, what we have done is that we have actually recorded all the complaints and notifications that we received, on that particular day. And we dispatch our, our members, our staff members, to the various teams where we receive report from to actually do thorough assessment, of the damage caused, and of course also to report to management.
Now for the full news.
President Bio has said his government will build 510 schools across the country in the next 2 years. He was speaking during the commissioning of 100 schools in the district of Kenema, Bo, Bombali and Port Loko. The 100 schools is part of the European Union support to education in Sierra Leone. Let's get a highlight of the event.
So, this opportunity we don't provide, parents, them, teachers, them, with a grumble every day say we're not going to go before Salon de Bien, Team de Tranga. You not go better for we pass, we take education serious. And so, why are they smile today? Now because after nearly 4 years, I don't begin to see progress. And beyond progress, now let's begin the year so. The results they don't begin show. And if we all join hands together and we support them, the results whether they're going to come out, whether they go college in different parts of the world, it will make the parents they happy. When they go come back, when they go to make this country, they will handle them better than we say. And at that really aspire to make Una be better people than we. The book where Dr. Devila and a small one. That is so? Yeah. Eh? Yeah. I'm not a hesitate. Now me talk about so. Me one be una sabi book pass me with map na ya. And all the doctors they will sit on ya. That way they now we can make salon better. So they will say we dey tired. We not be able to do better work. That for me, we aspiration. Now the goal that now for aspire to a better Sierra Leone. So the result then back. The girl picking them, may I come back to them. They are the most disadvantaged. But the one way they go to school. Because they are vulnerable. Then we get a lot of people where as they care them, don't begin a small baby no more. Then they go after them. And the baby now, as parents, as a community, as a people with compassion, now we give chance to them. Development, indeed, we all, everybody, the woman them, and the boy picking them. If we not give chance to them, for invest in the medicine land, and can't join we.
9-year-old Janet Kroma, suffering from what is considered to be meningioma, has left the shores of Freetown for surgery in India through the Sick Picking project. Janet has been suffering from this condition for the past years now because her parents could not afford money for her treatment. Ronaldo Morovia has the details.
Easily, not easy for her at all. We go any night, this year they utter, they cry, they able to sleep. All night, no able to sleep.
Mother of Janet Kamara, narrating the ordeal her child has been facing for the past 9 years. Janet's complication, she noted, started since she was 9 months old and have gone from bad to worst over the past years.
I went 9 months now, they begin the attack. Because I've been born and new, I've been go to my sanga, I then you go give me medicine, I've been drop and I. But when you done 9 months now, and they drop the medicine, the attack, I swear.
Janet is among the 64 children with critical health conditions. Sick Picking Project has been able to raise funds to help save their lives over the past 4 years. The organization engages in street begging among other activities to raise funds to fly these children out of the country for treatment that cannot be offered in Sierra Leone.
Even Janet's case, We are speculating meningioma based on the diagnosis, but the doctors in India have also indicated that it could happen that it may not be meningioma. So the first stage of Janet's treatment will be a comprehensive review of what Janet has been through, so that they will be able to determine if it's yes meningioma, then they will commence treatment.
As Janet leaves the country, Prince Kamara and Tanya Kamara, who were sent to India for congenital heart diseases, and Blessing Finda Abu, who swallowed her earring, have returned home safe and healthy. Their parents expressed their delight.
All in all, thank you, government, thank you, and all the workers there, the project, thank you. Everything is going for me and the team. Although it not be really easy, but thank God for this week, it not be active. But now, thank God.
I want to take this opportunity again for thank the entire management, from the directors to the staff of Caritas, for my endless support to my to make it possible so that we became able to do this surgery. It not be easy from the beginning, but thank God at the end it's been successful.
Today is a big day for me. My joy for me, see picking projects to assist me. They don't care me picking go na India and fly with them. They don't go Menam. Now we don't come out India, we don't come. Now we picking a day good condition.
With 96% success of the 64 cases the project has had so far, there are about 28 more.
The Director of Communications at the National Disaster Management Agency, Mohammed Lamran Abba, has revealed that the heavy downpour of rain that occurred on the 9th of September affected 18 residents in Freetown, and most of the affected residents are located along disaster-prone areas in Freetown. This was disclosed to our reporter Mohammed Bakar Kamara through a telephone interview.
Some, damages were actually reported to us from, different houses across the city. However, what we have done is that we have actually recorded all the complaints and notifications that we received, on that particular day. And we dispatch our, our members, our staff members, to the various teams where we receive report from to actually do thorough assessment, of the damage caused, and of course also to report to management. And unfortunately, we are going into the weekend, and of course on Monday that particular process will continue, and the assessment process will continue. And after which we will submit their report, the management will make a decision which type of response really we should actually undertake in responding to those problems that occurred in Freetown. The last and the rain that actually that we actually experienced in Freetown a couple of days ago, we received close to 18 incidences of flooding, especially in poor communities. So that number has been increasing, during the course of the weekend. We are still receiving complaints, because we are unable to get all the information on that particular day. So today we have received a lot of complaints, equally so. But I cannot add that number up now because we are not in the office and we cannot speak to that at the moment. But prior to that, we had 18 cases that were reported on the very day that we experienced that heavy downpour of rain. And of course, we will continue to do our assessment, because the assessment will inform what level or type of intervention or response that the agencies will undertake in responding to this disaster. So we are, as it is at the moment, like we have been receiving more, reported cases, I cannot give you a fixed figure, but on that day that we experienced the rain, we received 18, reports of incidents of flooding, mainly flooding. Unfortunately, there was no reported death. No, we actually did not, receive any complaint of death. So the issue of relocation has human implications equally. These people we are talking about as arenas, you just can't take them off. So what we are not doing is to ensure that we reduce or we minimize people constructing houses beyond demarcated zones or people living on wetlands, for example. So we are now working with the Ministry of Lands to ensure let that be a cut-off point, that from now onwards, anybody that wants to construct the house in a disaster-prone area, we go there and we stop the person immediately. These are all part of our strategy at the moment.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry has visited one of the biggest cement factories in the country to look into the reasons for the increase in the cost of cement. According to the managing director of the cement company, Makem, Hussein Basma, all the reasons around the international market in which the price increase on freight rate is a key factor. But government tax still remains the same. Aliu Alvin Carbo reports.
Following speculations on some of the reasons for the increase on cement price, the managing director, Maxem Company, one of the cement producers in the country, Hussein Basma, has said one key reason among others is the increase on freight rates internationally.
Within 2021, we see the imports from those suppliers have diminished quite a bit. Have diminished a lot, and the only reason is that they couldn't accommodate the freight prices. They couldn't get competitive freight prices, competitive cement prices. Now we know that the prices has gone up a little bit, so the freight prices they are getting and the cost for them, the cement cost for them right now, they have a little margin to sell. So basically, everything is dependent on international circumstances rather than local. We'd like to assure the people that cement is not short. We've got ample stocks of cement. Currently, we're discharging a vessel for about 550,000 bags.
AYV reached out to one of the wholesalers who explained the process involved, which also can be categorized as another reason for the increment.
One, would they buy at 90,000? But you don't say who buy. Don't say who buy, so no people get the supply. And today we're lucky for not get the supply. You understand, eh? And would they pay 10,000 per bag? We don't know sooner than where they go. Would they mark out 10,000 per bag? Where they go sooner? So where you go reach, now the boss they determine how much they sell for bag. We know they will determine that one. We they buy time they determine where the thing be normal, where be normal. Sometimes we they buy 65,000 at the shop, at the store. Sometimes we they buy 67,000. Now so the price be different. So but where the thing can now, where the thing can pick up now, enter the now we also they buy 90,000 for bag.
In all this, the producers appreciate the government as tax still remains the same and also assures the general public of a better price in weeks to come as discussions are ongoing with the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Ali Alvin Kagbo, AYV News, Freetown.
Peter Vandy Foundation in Bow City is complementing the country's free quality education by giving teaching and learning materials to the pupils that had excellent promotional results in the previous academic year. 15 pupils from the Roman Catholic Model Primary School in Bow City were the recent beneficiaries of the distribution. George Philip Chambawai reports.
The academic year had just begun. Pupils and teachers are busy like before. Some pupils are still seated at home waiting to attend during the second week. The culture of pupils avoiding school during the first week was endemic until the country's free quality education, which now attracts many to school. Yet, some are still idling at home. Peter Vandy Foundation in Bow City, an organization named after a young man who died in 2018. His passion was to provide resources for vulnerable kids and retain them in school. Thus, this organization was formed to replicate his dreams. After campaigning to pupils in several communities not to miss out on the first week of school reopening, they identified and supplied teaching and learning materials to 15 pupils at Roman Catholic Modern Primary School in Bow City, whose academic performances were excellent last year. School bags, books, and pens form part of the package.
Then picking the way can force. Now the various classes during the last promotional exam, now they will target. Why we did this? Because we decide for promote education. We want for a compliment government in effort with regards to education. So we decide to do that one day. And that makes sense for the address, we begin them, we talk to them. That is not deliberate, no one like for discourage them. We do this for love, give them that heart, for motivate them.
Juliet Sana's year in Maine last year was 98% and came first to be promoted to Class 5.
I feel happy.
What do you want to become in future?
I want to become a lawyer.
Mr. Narishuna,
to the effort of the government and even the effort of the parents there. And I'm sure say even the pikin themselves, they will go with the idea say, oh, I'll therefore put up more effort, put up more weight, study harder, so that maybe I will get other gifts rather than a bag.
Some of the teachers at the school are unapproved, which the teachers are calling on the Teaching Service Commission to put them on government payroll. George Philip Jambawai, AYV, Bo.
Reach Out Salon organization has supported 200 children around the peninsula. According to the CEO, Edward Magai, this is a way of helping communities embrace reform through education. Michael John Fofana has more.
As a way of supporting vulnerable children across the peninsula, Reach Out Salon, a non-governmental organization whose main focus is to see how the organization can help children embrace education, has supported over 200 children with school items as school reopens. According to the Chief Executive Officer, Edward Bangali Magai, this is a way of helping communities embrace the concept of reform through education.
We funded 12 kids to school, and then this year, through the support from our partners, the Diaspora for Children Foundation, we work together, and by the grace of God, we were able to send 200 kids to school. These kids are kids who have been abused of child labor. They are stone miners. They are working in the wharf as fishmongers. Some of them they have been used as petty traders. So we've identified these kids, and through our support from our partners, the Diaspora for Children, we'll be able to send these kids to school, and today they will be in school.
While speaking to the country representative for Diaspora for Children Foundation, Monica Adams, she outlined the reasons why Diaspora for Children deemed it fit to help Reach Out Salon in supporting these children.
Our Salon team had a drive to send a child to school. I mean, we're all aware that the government has a free quality education program going on, but then we want to equip these kids and want to keep them in school. We want to encourage them and want to lessen the financial burden on parents who are poor, especially along this peninsular axis where they are predominantly involved in stone mining. I mean, so we engaged, selected the Mambo community, Mile 13, Bobo, Sosek, and number 2.
Some of the beneficiaries expressed their gratitude to the organization for this kind gesture.
So now I say, man, help me for the two. Because I'm still not being broke what they done. I'm not getting money for good sleep, getting at school. I mean, I see pains. I get the man we don't avoid me. So where this Mr. Bangali go meet me. Ibrahim Essay, class 5. Bangapa. My school will go. I will make them begin
Michael John Fofana, AYV News in Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV Television and Radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
Looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Jala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission, TEC, and the National Commission for Technical, Vocational and Other Academic Awards, NCTVA. We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, students' hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.
Welcome back. I'm Naomi Kamara, and this is AYV's Primetime News. Let's take more stories. The National Civil Registration Authority is set to recommence e-verification system in banking and public institutions, national identity card and ECOWAS compliant identity card distributions. Director General, National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Massakoy, said that procurement processes have been completed and they are waiting on cabinet and parliamentary approval for the distribution. He was speaking at the Ministry of Information and Communications press conference at the U Building in Freetown. Here's a story compiled by Mohamed Lamin Banya and read by Salifu Cherno Kamara in the studio.
The National Civil Registration Authority was established to continuously register all vital events and provide statistics and multipurpose identification documents, inclusive of death, birth, adoption certificate, among others. The authority's mission has a well-functioning, integrated, and reliable CRSV and ID management system that serves the needs of citizens and non-citizens. Director General, National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Massakoy, said the e-verification mentioned is to enable public institutions and banks to easily verify people electronically.
I'm pleased to inform this body that the procurement process for the production of national ID cards, ECOWAS compliant ID cards, e-verification system and PKI has been concluded. We are now in the process of seeking cabinet concurrence and parliamentary approval. The system is ready. We have ID cards in this country.
Answering to question on allegation that the authority has misused money provided for the country's massive civil registration, which was delayed, Mr. Massakoy disclosed that there has been no delay in the project, but a matter of preparation, noting that continuation of the exercise in the eastern region will commence on 21st and ends on 30th August this year.
Just before our death, we have not concluded the exercise. I said that in the hall just now. We have not concluded. We have done 4 regions. We are now preparing to start in the eastern region. Wait for us to complete the eastern region. If we don't, then you'll accuse of what you're thinking of. Otherwise, for every activity that you do, after it all, you report to government. And government has a way of measuring what may have been done. And then they will take the necessary decisions.
Talifuchor Nakamara, AYV News in Freetown.
Lower-level election of the Sierra Leone People's Party in constituency 130 was erupted by fracas after allegations of fake lists were raised by some of the party members, leading to the cancelling of the process. Joseph Johnson reports.
This was the situation situation at Constituency 130 as things ended up with a fracas that led to the use of tear gas canisters by police to disperse the crowd. It was supposed to have been a peaceful election, but issues of list doctrine by certain individuals was among the allegations raised by some members of the constituency.
Get problem now this 130 we don't make election them where PPIC we don't come, don't cover. PPIC sign we all on the zone, the 5 zone where we don't make the election. All PPIC supervise them and everybody sign, PPIC go the list. The list where they count today, now the list where they make, where Andy's make, go give Mr. Kalon and the chaplain, where they are so that Mr. Kalon, one Mr. Kalon with this 3 months, Julius the chaplain.
All the zonal elections supervised by PPRC, and when this election they schedule, we write this letter to PPRC for delegate list. These are the letters. Then they supply we with the delegate list.
These are the lists. When are we list? They're going to change it overnight. Before Marie Conte, they're going to put Marie Bangura. When me and Zona Chia Lady Marie Conte, they put me name, they put other person. They don't give the correct list. They're going to make fake signatures them. Election. And now they want go without PPRC. They say they know they take PPRC list. So if we don't take PPRC list, now I tell them say PPRC not credible. For them when use them, the party don't spend big money for bringing PPRC for can do the election. Now when I tell them say they know they use them again, we want to stop this kind of crook and about trick where they do.
The list were names of people in lower level elections conducted by PPRC as mandated by the Sierra Leone People's Party, but according to Panda, the lists were changed.
Then when you go to a match farm, they change everything. When I see a Momo conductor. When you go to Olosho, when I make do and back again, completely change. So they don't change 3 good lists, 2 lists, all them change them. Then the other list, then take 6 out of them, then change the names them. Me don't tell them, say, me not the stop elections, but waiting I tell them, therefore use the correct list. That's how we signature. Waiting do. Now then begin with the mandate to conduct the zonal elections and sectional elections, everything.
But who doctored the list? The SLPP chaplain and others were caught in all these allegations. When asked about these allegations, this was his response.
Got 5 million, I don't get any 5 million. As a man of God, if me hold 5 million for go on any election, let God in that follow me. You get the zonal election, they be conducted by the constituency chairman, the constituency executive, now the district, West District chaplain, executive and the conductor. So if I carry today, now because the West District chairman, Mr. Kalon, don't order me say, by virtue of imposition and by virtue of my position as chaplain, I can run this election.
The election was supposed to have taken place since 10 a.m. in the morning, but the eruption of violence and disagreement didn't allow the process to go on. Joseph Johnson, AYB News, Freetown.
A full detail of this news will be aired in our subsequent bulletin. Now in sports, the 2020-2021 Sierra Leone Premier League has officially resumed today across the country. 4 matches were played across the grounds. Bo Rangers FC still remain top of the league with 21 points after defeating East End Tigers by 2-0 at the Bo City Stadium. East End Lions claimed to the 2nd position from 6th after defeating Sierra Leone Police by 1-0. Our sports reporter Michael John Fofana has more. Former heavyweight champions Igata Rogers that represented Sierra Leone in the 1984 Olympic Games in Los Angeles, United States, has paid a visit at the boxing gym Circus Stadium in Freetown. According to President Solomon Kagbo, his visit is to inspire young boxers on techniques of the sports. Mansford McLean, our sports reporter, has more.
Boxing, amongst other disciplines, are on intensive training ahead of their international competition. Former heavyweight champion in boxing, Egerton Foster, has paid a visit at the boxing gym, Sheikha Stephen Stadium in Freetown. This, according to the national boxing coach of the Sierra Leone Boxing Association, Fode Conte says it is timely, especially to motivate young boxers in the sport.
Not to win in present 1 year because you don't can give me and other advice in sort of techniques and all what will be the hit on the boys then, and then when you can't hit on them, then the boys themselves they don't collect what you will try for teach them is correct. And I talk to the boys them as they don't see Egerton Foster when a young colleague in the game of boxing, you understand, who is now the Olympics ambassador in Las Vegas. We're very, very happy for making we receive and we want to make a good day with you with long life and well body with the family as well.
The president of the Boxing Association, Solomon Kagbo, says they consider this as a good move, more so to improve the sport amidst COVID-19.
First of all, on behalf of the association, we are excited to have him because he's a former boxer and he also have been sponsoring boxing a lot. And having him in Sierra Leone, getting him especially in the gym to see what's going on in the association so that we all can work together and see how best we can improve the game. So we are excited for him to be at the gym and be with us for these few days that he is in town. The association is to get a good background of what's going on in the association and what he can help to make sure he improve the Sierra Leone boxing as and the boxer as a whole, so that and see how best we can develop the technical team, because by him coming here with all his experience, I think he have a lot in his hand to present to us so that we can do a better transform Sierra Leone boxing to another level.
The former heavyweight champions Egerton Foster represent Sierra Leone in the 1984 Olympic Games in Los Angeles in the United States. He was known by his character that usually fights from the red corner. Ransford McLean, AYV Sports, Freetown.
That's the end of Primetime News tonight. For more stories, visit our website on www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send an email to info@ayvnews.com. I'm Naomi Kamara. Many thanks for watching and listening.
You're watching AYV Television.
All your breaking, factual and balanced local and international news from AYV Direct to your mobile phone via SMS. To subscribe on AfriCell, send star to 298 and stay connected for only 300 leones per day.
Oh my God.
Timo! What's up with the club? I don't go that you don't go there. You see that they see me. And when? Not tell you for me, neither Palabo, where they are placing. Yeah? Me not see me Pancho Kikeno. So who's walking now? Nine, what's me? What tell me say no about Betty Salo? Betty Salo? Timo, tell me what in a Betty Salo. Nine, now that new came, that new company, who don't come. What then a lot of office under Betty Salo? Head they do football and they do lotu. Bet Salo online. How then they bet this? Nine now they explain that the kiso. What can all the team then they don't pick it? He put money, he post it back. On go. That's the night. Only the phone night. They waiting now. They ready for the candidate. So if you clap, all clap no one na winning. In the seminar, of course. No. They make us spend their call by this phone. Now, what's me clear this if you see done at the corner of the office direct. Now, no two office and the secretary meet. Me did the I don't hear the only day. 2009. Now, go show you I care for double the money. Some pound they look up. They say see me see believe me. Some pound they want to corner the office now. Timo, somebody there don't go. Some pound. If you give me love, I give you more than oh my God. If you want me, girl, I want you. Oh my baby, what you do, I do to you. I like my love, not the cocoa. If I give it to you, girl, you go jogodo. That's all, yeah. Me also you. I know me you. I the gap. It's bigger than the ocean. Baby, let me be your aquaman. And if you give me your lotion, I'm available.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Haja Safi Simonette Ghazali died on Saturday, 11th September 2021 in Freetown, aged 64. She survived by her husband Alhaji Mustafa Ghazali. Many other relatives at home and abroad. Janaza prayer will take place tomorrow, Sunday, 12 September 2021 at the Jamil Salam Fulatown Mosque at 4 p.m. Burial at the Aku Mohammedan Cemetery, Kennedy Street. May her soul rest in perfect peace.
Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free.
Hello? Zizi?
Yo, Drizzy. Now you see that we back for street, so what's that you rush for? Your turn.
So God, man, they rush. I don't let safe. I the tell for gonna bank. I don't catch small thing, I know I'm chopper. If I know now, I won't go open your account.
You know no say you can open your account now. You phone GT Bank don't make a easy. Just enter the code *3737# and follow the instruction. The system fast. Are you ready now?
Oh yo!
Forget to worry, we don't get an easy way. No need no day for go now bank and get you pay.
Oh yeah.
Transfer you money, whether na net or money. Pull out your phone and type the code, avoid delay. Just press
*T7 #.
Press
*T7 #.
Press
*T7 #.
Press
*T7 #. It don't pass 12, we don't lock it. Me data done, I want check for some updates. How I go get up late?
T7.
I been on by pet school for me tank. I get a picking and copper made their own like the hand. Before I spend, I want know me balance at the bank.
T7. You can pay you like bill with the same short code. Know your bank account number with the same short code. You no need for work, I go na bank. You can use the phone, open account with the same short code. They no matter if na button on a smartphone. You no need internet for using short code. You dey get mini statement of your account. The bank don't make am easy, make you add code.
What you want for sure love, you can transfer very large amounts.
Up to 5 million loans.
Send couple from me on to any other GT bank account.
5 times every day. With the office sell, just press
star T7. Like you na fisherman. Star T7. Okada rider them. Star T7. Doctor or lawyer. Star T7.
Just press
star T7. Artist or soldier. Star T7. Police or tailor. Star T7. GT Bank for all man. Star T7.
Our AXA cereal bars come in different flavors from healthy fruits around the world. Get a taste and snack with a smile on your face. Yummy! Our flavors include fruit and hazelnut, yogurt and wild berries, yogurt and strawberries, yogurt and tropical fruits, wild berries. Get an AXA bite and capture everyone's attention. For wholesale or retail, contact AA Global Enterprise, 124 Kisi Road, Freetown, or call them on 079 538 878 or 099 772 553. AXA cereal bars. Taste crunchy, taste yummy.
In Sierra Leone, filmmaking is our way of life.